Funkin' up the neighborhood. I felt full cause the funkin' was good. Funk you in the city, funk you up in the woods. Funkin' up the neighborhood. Funkin' up the neighborhood. I felt full cause the funkin' was good. Funk you in the city, funk you up in the woods. Funkin' up the neighborhood. Funkin' up the neighborhood. I felt full cause the funkin' was good. Funk you in the city, funk you up in the woods. Funkin' up the neighborhood. Funkin' up the neighborhood. I felt full cause the funkin' was good. Funk you in the city, funk you up in the woods. Funkin' up the neighborhood.
And we're live.
And we're back. Partially back.
Most of us are back. Welcome to the Underdog Journey. I'm Wes. This guy is David. That guy is Matt.
Haley.
And Haley is here. So, welcome to the Underdog Journey. I'm a terrible host.
Oh, that was just awful. We've been sitting in the green room for hours.
Well, you guys did get here like more than an hour ago.
Yeah, that is true. We were early.
Yeah.
David, how you doing?
I'm doing all right here. Your voice is kind of tinnish. And again, I think you're coming through the wrong mic, but doing good. I'm out here, traveling the world, seeing where the hell did I say I was?
Texas.
Houston, Texas.
I'm in Texas somewhere.
Right.
I'm just going to stay with that. I'm just in Texas. This is my second trip to Texas next month.
Here we go.
I swear I don't really like this. It's not like I hate the city or the state, but it's not on my check mark list of like, hey, man, I got to get back to Texas as soon as possible. But it kind of seems like it right now.
See, when I'm in sales, I like everybody in every place.
I didn't say I didn't like them. I just said I'm not in a hurry to come back here every other week.
Because when I'm there, that's where I'm at.
Well, I'm glad you clarified that. Wester, you still fight with your mic there?
Well, no, so I'm connected to the right mic. However, for some reason, the Shure
Told
mic,
you
I have
she'd
the
come
Shure
around.
mic. They have the lav mics, the lav mics, and I have the Shure mic over here for myself. However, that's providing a lot of echo, so I'm going to turn off the lav mic.
Yeah.
Or the Shure, and I'm going to sound a little distant today, only because
You actually sound better right now.
Yeah, good.
Wester, would you rather just take my mic and we can share a mic?
Yeah. You guys just get cozy next.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, mine is over here.
Okay.
I gotta get the magnet part here.
So,
Oh
boy.
yum.
Plenty of time to.
You do what you got to do. All right. Hey, there you go. So introduce Haley for us.
Okay, I'd like to introduce Haley Hoffman, who is my photo partner, and we're here today to get Underdog Journey guidelines and tips on business.
Yes, please.
I met Haley at college, and we've started, she is my full partner in Omic Portraiture, which is where we make portraits using high voltage electricity. The results are haunting.
Haunting.
Yes.
Haunting.
Very haunting.
Haunting.
All right,
Yes.
but by the way,
Haunting.
Rob Miller says Matt still owes me 6 beers, which is probably true. And Laura Lines Black says, "Hello, baby boy."
Aww,
Hello.
that's Dave's mom.
Aww.
No, we love her.
Let's see here. Where are my comments?
She so deserves a better son.
It's true.
Yeah.
We've been saying that for a long time.
Dead
All
air,
right.
dead air,
Oh, there
dead
we
air.
go. All right.
There we go. Okay, you find the
Whenever
comments.
there's dead air. That's my job.
Okay, so
all right, everything's right now. All right, we're good.
so explain
Hey,
what you
we
guys
should
are
start the
up to.
show over.
We should. Okay, welcome to the Underdog Journey. I'm Wes. This guy is David. That guy over there is Matt, and that over there is Haley, and that's my cat, who came over to say hello.
Cat's name is Whisker.
All right, there we go. Now the microphones are all working. Now the everything, the comments and everything are where they need to be. We're ready to get this thing started. So go ahead, Matt. Introduce and do your thing.
We'll fix it in post.
All right, this is Haley Hoffman, who is my photo partner, a full partner in Omic Portraiture, where we make portraits using high voltage electricity, and the results are haunting.
Okay, now you yeah. Okay, so I got that part. Now, what is the name of the business again?
Omic Portrait. Ohm's law. Omic.
Do you have a website?
Okay, can you spell that for those us in Rio Linda?
OHMIC.
No, try it again.
OHMIC.
I-O. I just wanted him to say OH so I could say I-O.
There you go. That's what he was waiting for. That's what he was waiting for. You
so
sports people.
Haley's boyfriend, very serious boyfriend, goes to Ohio State, and he is a diehard Michigan fan.
That's weird.
Well,
So
yeah, depends. His dad is a diehard Michigan fan.
Oh, seriously?
His dad went to
right
Michigan,
on.
and he's been disowned from his family because
Oh.
he, not literally,
Okay.
but from his dad because he goes to Ohio State and not Michigan. So,
That's pretty funny.
yeah,
So that was OHMEC?
Yes.
I guess you can call it that.
Okay, so OHMEC is a project, an open source geographic project with the goal of representing all historical indigenous lands and political boundaries in a unified whatever. I think I'd research that a bit more before I lock in on OMIC.
OHMIC.
M-I-C, not M-E-C.
Yeah, redneck hillbilly.
Oh, okay.
OMIC.
OMIC. Hey,
OMIC.
I asked how the spelling was. You said yes, just like that.
And you didn't like it the first time
Okay.
either.
I think it's a fine name.
I think it's a great name. ChatGPT and I took years to come up with that. Even before ChatGPT
Really?
was a thing.
I don't understand. You're using a term of resistance, not a term of voltage.
Because
So,
you use resistance, and resistance is everything in this work.
Yeah.
There's resistance, and then there's conductors and capacitors. But honestly, the entire project centers around the path of least resistance. It always
Yes,
has from the
I
beginning.
would agree.
So when I'm looking at a sheet of silver gelatin paper, I'm seeing millions of different pathways. And using resistors, it's my job to start eliminating some of those pathways. So maybe taking it from 7 million down to 900,000. It's still a lot of pathways. But the more resistance I can put in different spots, the better control over I have over those pathways.
Okay. So we skipped over a big part here, and that
We
is
skipped
what
over
are you
a
guys
lot.
drinking over there?
So
Yeah,
to
we
make
did.
ourselves feel fancy, we're having a little bit of tin Blantons, which is nice.
Oh, can I have some more? Of the
Yeah.
Some more.
Tin Blantons, help
Thank
yourself.
you.
So I stopped drinking my bourbon out of the bourbon stein because I can't see how much I'm pouring in there, and it would get me into trouble. So I switched
Whoops.
for bourbon. I switched back to the glass, the clear glass.
So I'm having tin Blantons, but Haley is having her first beer ever.
That
What?
is not true.
I know, but it could have been a bit
Well,
of a
well,
really good
Yes, we are having a Shiner cold brew coffee ale. Delicious.
Yeah, she's only 17, so this is her first beer.
Yeah. First one ever. So cool.
I'm going to log off. I'm
Well,
out.
we know her boyfriend's going to watch this at some point.
Yep.
David, what are you drinking?
Yeah. I've got a nice little bottle of water here,
There you go.
and
Oh, great.
I've got a Shiwa Pipes.
There you. That's okay.
ginger
That's
ale.
good stuff.
What
you
is
need
it?
ginger ale.
Oh,
It's
for God.
Schweppes ginger ale.
It's podcast night. What is wrong with you?
Well, I had 2 tequilas downstairs, a thing of vodka and lime, and I plan on going back and hitting it some more afterwards.
You know what?
But,
You're
There
drinking
you go.
too much. What is wrong with you?
listen to this man.
You can't make up.
Did you not hear that I'm in sales?
Yeah, he's in sales. He drinks a
I'm
lot.
headed back there so
Mm.
fast. It's like I'm being drugged back to sales through gravity.
It's true. Well, you were good at it. You were good at it. I hate to admit it, but you were good at it.
Mhm.
So, David, where are you at? You say you're in Houston?
Little kid.
Oh yeah, you remembered good because I would have had to think about that again. Yes, I'm in Houston, and I have not. I do have some time tomorrow, so I don't know where NASA is from where I'm actually.
Yeah.
I could probably Google that up. Then
Yeah,
it doesn't have to be done right now. I have.
Houston Space Center is really good. I've taken the kids there a few times.
Oh, you have not.
We have.
Really?
They love Houston Space
nice.
Center.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Dave, you go out of the hotel room
now-
and go left.
It is possible. Yeah,
I mean, yeah.
I'll
Why
give you
not?
that.
You
Sure.
go somewhere, I guarantee it.
Everything's left of something else.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
You'll be somewhere.
Fair enough.
Yeah. I mean,
Dave, can you please take off your
turn
jacket?
left enough
You're making me
times, I'll get there.
David looks very formal. He's
I know,
he's
he
looking
looks.
good.
You're making me uncomfortable. You're like a predator or something.
He's too fancy. What?
It's scaring me.
Is he a predator?
Well, yeah, he's got a predator jacket on.
We can see Chris Hansen coming through the door. Or
Oh,
something?
no, I meant like the alien predator.
Oh, got it. Okay, I
Yeah.
wasn't sure where you're going
yeah.
with that.
Yeah, no,
Which
I would
predator?
never call Dave that.
Okay. David's really regretting joining the show today. David.
He's long day.
It's a good one. It's a good one.
David's like, this is usually
So
why I have
once we
3 or
have some
4 other
news-
guys.
I was just thinking that.
What'd you say, David?
So, do we have news?
We do have a little bit of news. He's like, let's move on.
Hold it, you didn't say what you were drinking.
I did.
Oh, you did?
I said
wasn't
the
paying
tin- the
attention.
tin Blantons right before I
All
poured it.
Yep, you're right.
There we go.
All right.
But he no longer drinks out of the Bourbonstein because he can't see how much he pours in and he gets too clattered.
See, he remembers.
I'll try to make some bourbon steins with filler holes in them so you can see where you're at.
Holes? Yeah, there
Yeah,
you go. That's
yeah.
a good. Yeah, it's like you'll
Holes
just
in the
dribble out
cup.
when
Right,
it's.
that way you
Yeah,
see
why
where
not?
you're at.
It makes perfect sense. It's it's science. It'll work.
Portion control.
Physics.
That's exactly it. All right. So today's news is brought to you by the Flashpoint Journal of Battery Safety. Just in case you're a big old nerd who wants to read about stuff like that, go to the Flashpoint Journal of Battery Safety. All right. Let's get to the actual news.
Jesus, I really need to start bringing the wiffle ball back.
The actual news is celery. It's
Celery.
nature's toothbrush for your colon. This is actually a real ad, Haley. This was a real ad from the 50s or 60s.
Oh wow.
It's
Another
from the
reason
50s. Yeah.
why you should eat your celery.
Have you been eating your celery,
I
Haley?
hate celery. Celery
Or-
is disgusting.
Maybe you should take it colorectally. I mean, apparently it's really good for you.
Apparently.
It's celery. It can also be taken as a suppository.
Colorectory means up your butt.
I figured. Thank you.
Yeah, Matt forgot that he was
That's
on
going to
mic
be
still. That
translated
was-
on the internet
Thank you.
forever.
Yes. All right, let's move on.
Yeah. That was there. It translated it.
So here,
That's- whenever we do say something, it gets translated on the internet forever. I'm not sure how that works, but apparently I've been translated a lot.
see, Haley, this
Oh.
is what happens when old guys don't understand technology.
They wind up.
She's like, well, yeah. Why wouldn't it?
Duh.
Why wouldn't it transcribe what you're saying? All right, we do have some news, actual news. David, you probably knew this. Disney appoints
Yep, I
new
did know
CEO
this.
Josh DeMauro as Bob Iger's successor.
Okay, well, how long till Iger comes back?
This will be the end of it. I think this will be the end. It's supposed to be at the end of the year, I believe, is what the timeline is. But I do know that Iger is trying to. The reports are he's trying to find a way to get sooner. Now, I will tell you
Yeah.
that DeMauro is a relatively popular pick.
Are you sure about that?
For the Disney everybody's going to have he's going to have detractors. Everybody does.
Is Nikki
There's
on?
even one person that doesn't like me.
That's who we need
But
to-
overall, again, this is you can't go look immediately at the stock because what's happening is uncertainty, and all stock doesn't
That's
matter.
true. That's a
The
big
market
dip, though.
does not like uncertainty.
That's a.
That's
I'm
a big
just saying
dip.
that's
Let's
a
go
big
back.
dip.
Let's go back. Do we have 2 or 3 years on here? What do we got? What can
Will
we
you
do?
guys stop it and just ask Nikki?
All right, and there have
Yeah.
been bigger dips. I don't know what happened back here in November 12th. That's a big dip.
Nikki will tell you everything you need to know.
But no. So I'm
so
hoping
Disney
I'm
fan.
hoping for good things. I don't think the new guy can do any worse than Bob Paycheck.
A freaking cabbage could do a better job than Iger.
Yeah, Bob Iger, man, and that's the funny thing.
No.
Go ahead, David.
Iger did great. Iger did great things, especially during his first tour there. He
His
had a good
first
mission
tour.
plan. He had everything.
His first.
All
tour.
he's done since then is tried to steady the ship. And to be honest, that's what they needed.
They act
David,
They had
I'm not
plenty.
sure.
They had plenty.
we can't
You
agree on
can't
that.
call a guy back. No, you have to because I'm right, and that's how that's going to be. So you can't call a guy back he didn't go for the job. He didn't want the job. He was
This is one of
done.
the rants we talked
You
about.
David.
call the guy back.
Blah,
He
blah.
doesn't have anything. All he's trying to do is steady the ship. That's
David. The entire Disney board of directors was handpicked by Bob Iger. During Bob Paycheck's entire run, Paycheck was taking orders directly from Iger during that term.
Yeah, cabbages.
Additionally,
Dave,
when Iger came back, he could have done quite a few things. Under his direct supervision, Disney sank two of the biggest IPs, male-driven IPs in human history. Disney destroyed Star Wars.
I get it. The ideologues had control, and
I'm talking about they destroyed Marvel. And then after they destroy Marvel and Star Wars, then they publicly come out and say, we're actively looking for more male-driven IP, original male-driven IP, because there's not enough things that are bringing in the male audience. You own Star Wars and Marvel. If you can't bring in the male audience, you might be doing something wrong.
When you're preaching, I'm
and that's under Bob Iger's watch, David.
Under his watch. You might as well.
David really regrets coming on the show today.
To the next news story because Dave, you're wrong.
Well, the next part of the news story was how the stock took a major dip after they announced the new guy.
I agree with Dave on that one.
But I do agree with David.
Yeah.
However, it's not
right now. Would be a great time to buy Disney.
Yeah, it's.
Right now, the dip is where you buy.
Yeah, right now is where you buy. You buy the dip. We do have one more piece of actual news.
Remember that.
Hey, David, did you watch? Did you watch the Super Bowl?
Try to.
I watched the Super Bowl, part of it.
So the Super Bowl was on. All I did was I grabbed $40 in ones. Now, no, I did not go to a strip club, but I did go get $40 in ones, and all I did was we smoked cigars, we drank whiskey, and I made prop bets with the guys in my local cigar crew. Right, that's all I did. I could care less who was playing the Super Bowl and who won. Right or lost, I could care less. I was just having fun making little dollar bets. But
did you watch any of the ads?
I'm guessing the next one.
Knock it off.
There was one. We didn't really pay too much attention to any of the ads. There were a couple that came on. And we're like, that's pretty stupid. And then we went back to smoking cigars and drinking bourbon.
Did any of you guys catch the Ring doorbell ad? You know what's going on with the Ring doorbell ad?
Oh, I think I did.
Hold on, Haley saw it.
You saw that?
Well, I don't remember it. I wasn't all there that night.
All right, so I'm gonna play the Ring doorbell ad for everybody. I'm gonna play.
All right, Ring doorbell ad.
Well, don't play.
All right, I thought I had it ready to pull up. Matt got here early. It's messed up my prep time. 1 sec.
Me, if I interrupt him while he's setting up.
Haley and I just were chatting.
All right, here is the Ring doorbell ad. Trying to make sure the audio is on.
Don't be so stupid. I hope this thing's not so bad that I have to rip my Ring doorbell off and go buy
This is Milo. Pets are family. But every year, 10 million go missing. And the way we look for them hasn't changed in years. Until
if you
now,
think you're showing something, you're not. If you think you're showing something, you're not.
Yeah, I am.
We can hear the audio. We're on the Walt Disney.
Ah, dang it.
Hang on.
I've got the podcast running on the laptop.
But it's not a New York podcast. It's not the same.
All right, hang on. I'm gonna try pulling it up a different way. This is
you don't mess with West Prep.
David's learned that the hard way.
Mess with West Prep.
We were
and you don't mess with West Hot Shot of Protein.
I mean, I'm not quiet now, but oh my God, I'm so freaking hungry.
All right, so
I'm a smart person. If I'm
a
fanboy,
what the hell?
Guy made a excellent career.
Oh, that's true.
All right.
I don't know what we're doing right now.
I'm trying to find the ad that I
the wheels
should have had ready.
Oh, okay.
I'm trying to find the ad that I should have had ready. Hold on. The wheels have not fallen off this thing. We're getting there.
So whilst we're in this air here, Matt, I was driving the other day.
Yeah.
And I snapped a picture, and Nikki was like, "What the hell are you doing?" And I said, "I'm snapping this picture because it was trees, right?" And I said, because this tree reminds me of some of the photography that Matt Harmon's doing.
Yes.
And where is my camera?
Yes. That is true.
So I snapped that picture because I was like, that's actually
And Lichtenberg figures look very much like trees.
Mm-hmm. Branches.
Okay, so now we have it. Here's the Ring doorbell ad.
And then there's my dogs fighting.
Aw, adorable.
All right, Ring doorbell, go for it.
But every year, 10 million go missing. And the way we look for them hasn't changed in years. Until now. One post of a dog's photo in the Ring app starts outdoor cameras looking for a match. Search Party from Ring uses AI to help families find lost dogs. Since launch, more than a dog a day has been reunited with their family. Be a hero in your neighborhood with Search Party. Available to everyone for free right now. Join the neighborhood at
I
ring.com.
put mine out several times and people keep bringing
So,
them
out
back.
of the goodness of their hearts, Amazon added a new feature to everybody's Ring doorbell, which is mass surveillance. And they promise us, because they're good people, they promise us it will only be used to find lost dogs.
Well, I
It
don't
won't
for
be
that.
used to identify people or vehicles.
Not at all.
Wait a minute.
This is a real thing.
So
This
I have
played
a
in the Super Bowl.
I have a Ring.
So all you need to do is
On the surface, it
mustache
looks
on your Ring doorbell.
This is something they automatically turned on. Now they say you can turn it off. You can opt out of it. But what they also don't tell you is features like this, every time there's a system update, they automatically turn them back on without telling you.
Here's the thing. I don't have the live service. So I can see it live,
do.
but
don't
it
need to
doesn't
be.
record it.
It doesn't matter.
So the police can't subpoena me.
No, it doesn't matter. It's still, if it's connected to the internet, you're part of this. So David, you remember years ago when we covered the initial rollout announcement of this type of technology? They called it Sidewalk.
I remember you saying you did not like it, but
yeah, that's built into the network too. Is the Amazon Sidewalks built right into it?
Yeah, Sidewalk, and this is the new part of it.
So it is.
where
Mine's still turned off, thankfully.
hold it. Who owns Ring?
Amazon.
Oh,
Yeah. So I don't care. The next piece of news is
make it quantum physics.
If
Come
I can bring
on,
it up.
quantum physics.
people
They're
are
not going to
freaking
use
out.
that for.
Right, they promise. Well, and they promised,
Yeah,
David. They
they should
promised it's only for dogs because they're good.
We
They're
promise.
good
We
people.
promise.
And it cost them millions of dollars to develop this technology, and they're only doing it because they care about dogs.
If we
Yeah,
cannot
for
trust
sure.
the corporations, who can we trust?
They promise it won't be used for any kind of mass surveillance.
Pinky promise.
But
Did they pinky promise?
according to this,
Probably.
people are freaked out by the Ring doorbell Super Bowl ad. I guess I could just play it from here, but I'm not gonna. And it's hilarious. Some of the things people are saying about this. Let's see. Here's one. Government. How can we get Americans to accept constant surveillance? Ring. Puppies. Americans. Puppies. Because people are stupid. And that's really what it comes down to.
I'm on the app. I'm on the app right now, trying to make sure it gets turned off.
Right. So let's
And
see if we can.
If they do an update and it does come back on, I will absolutely end it.
Right, exactly. So it's funny if you go online and look at some of the comments on this, people are just all over the place. Let's see if we can see some of the ones on Ring's Instagram account here.
Dead air.
There we go. Okay, Ring, our game day
So
ad
I'm
just
busy
dropped.
shutting off mass security here.
All right.
There you
hold
go.
on. What possible harm can this do?
My friends.
Let me play devil's advocate here. I think this is a good thing. We'll be able to catch criminals and people who look like criminals.
Sure.
And
I
find
mean,
lost dogs in the process.
1984 was a great book. I don't,
So far, they have found a dog a day.
they claim they
One
found a dog a day.
One dog a day.
Yeah, and maybe people like their older brother, their big brother, you
Honestly,
could say.
I would really be happy if my dog disappeared for more than a few days. I wouldn't have to clean up his crap as much. But okay, but one dog a day is a lot of dogs.
That is a lot.
Yeah.
Now, seriously, I mean, I'm not a criminal. Although I often dress up like a criminal and run around in front of doorbells.
Well, I've heard what you do walking around and telling people that you're doing. I'm not going to mention on the. You will absolutely be tracked on these doorbells, Matt.
Yeah, right, exactly. But they'll be like, oh, that's just Matt Harmon.
No need to fret.
Right.
So-
It's just Matt.
I'm an artist.
That's it. So David, what are your thoughts on this?
Yeah. I'm ready to rip out all smart equipment out of my house. I'm just.
Yeah.
Especially you.
I
Dave.
want a TV that goes click 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 click. You got dials you got to mess
On a
with.
lot of lists.
David's on lists?
David's on a lot of lists.
What kind of list is David on?
He's on the big hand, small head list. He's on the I go to Texas too much list, but I don't like it. He's on the I drink cigars list, which drinking cigars is rough.
You shouldn't drink your cigars. I do admit that. You should not drink
cigars.
You should not drink your cigars.
That's rough.
The Halon is
Matt
great.
Welsh says, I'm moving back into a cabin in the woods.
That's it. And
I agree, Matt.
You know what, Matt? Let's do that. I've actually been doing research, and maybe this is me getting old. I've been doing research on how some people are getting together with their friends and buying like a compound with several houses on it, and like just going and making their own communities just out in the middle of nowhere.
This is it.
I kind of want that. I kind of.
You want to do that?
I'm in.
Just ask me. This is what
I'm in. I am absolutely in for that.
Let's do it.
Oh,
Matt Welch says, we allow this to happen, so we apparently deserve it.
Go ahead.
What?
Ask me.
Ask you what?
So you want me to come live with you?
No, you're not joining the community.
No, we're coming to live with you.
Come with your compound.
Not after.
Oh my God, we're coming to live with you.
Not after your earlier comment about randomly walking around here. So anyway,
hey, Wiretap, get me a recipe for baked chicken. I love it.
So earlier, when I first saw that happen, I thought to myself, the very first company that comes out with a data security message about their cameras, they're going to clean up. They're absolutely going to clean up. So there's a company called Wise. They also make camera doorbells, and here is their ad in response to Amazon's ad.
Pets are family, but every year 10 million of them go missing. And the ways we look for them haven't changed in years. Except for all of these. But what if we could make finding one lost dog require the computational power of a small, dictator-led nation-state? Search Party from Ring uses AI to search through our tens of millions of cameras. We could find literally anyone, but we only use this technology to find lost dogs. Recently, we announced a partnership with over 5,000 law enforcement agencies, but we won't let them use this feature. This feature is just for dogs. Guess what? We've automatically opted your cameras in. Who has time to read settings? Not you. You're too busy being a hero, whether you know it or not. And the best part, it's free for everyone. We're just doing this out of the goodness of our hearts. Customers are loving Search Party, and so will you. Don't these nice images of kids reuniting with their lost dogs feel good? Look at this one. Doesn't that make you feel warm and fuzzy? There's absolutely no reason to go to wise.com and buy a camera with an SD card, because if you own all your own footage, you won't be able to help people find lost puppies. I'd tell you to join the neighborhood, but you're already in it. Search Party, way better than Wisecam. And definitely only for dogs.
I didn't know you were
This is Milo.
kind of education.
Like, that's genius.
I didn't.
You got to admit, that's genius.
So can I buy into this? I was going to give my money to you for your new company, but I like this guy better.
This guy is way better.
Yeah, way better.
That's a great commercial.
Yeah,
Very
it's a great
heartfelt.
commercial. Yeah.
Right. So, I mean,
So
Amazon,
what about the door? What about the cameras inside?
what do you mean?
I mean, if they have access to, they automatically opted you into.
It's everything with Amazon. So it's everything with Amazon cameras. Also, all Amazon devices, including smart speakers that have internet connection, they also provide Wi-Fi access through their Sidewalk network.
Well, what if your Alexa? What if your lost dog is in the house and he's barking? Your Alexa will let you know.
Maybe Alexa could hear it and
Dog
say,
is in the house.
Oh,
good.
Oh my God! You will never guess what. Speaking of which, my dog
Oh,
Charlie.
this is gonna be good.
My dog Charlie. He was lost, right?
"Okay,
And when he finally somebody brought him back, old school style, right? He had a lithium-ion battery in his mouth, and I looked at it, and it was starting to swell, and I thought, oh my gosh, it could start on fire. Hold on, are we plugging your company yet?
no, go ahead."
Okay, I thought, where's the brochure? I thought, oh my gosh, it could start on fire at any time now. If only I had Flashpoint, then West's company would stop this ion battery from
blowing up.
You don't want the dog to blow up. I was trying to find the video. There's actually a video of a dog that was chewing on a battery.
Right.
Have you seen this video?
Yep.
No, but
And it literally caught fire.
Absolutely.
So not only does he provide treats for my dog, but he provides safety from lithium-ion batteries blowing up in my dog's mouth.
That's a real problem.
It really is.
That actually, I'm gonna play this video
and
for you.
West's new company will take care of that for you.
This dog actually was chewing on this lithium-ion battery.
Well, but that ended bad.
Look at this. This dog is chewing on this battery.
he bit into it, and you can see it. He's surprised by it, and then he's like, "Uh-oh, what did I do?"
And that actually happened.
It pretty much fizzled out because of the rug and because we were home so.
There you go. And this guy's a firefighter.
He's
a firefighter.
The dog's owner was a firefighter.
I bet he caught hell at the station for that.
Oh, 100%.
They petted his face.
You know he did.
No, the guy caught hell, not the dog.
Oh, okay.
I was like, maybe the guy boxes. I'm not sure where you're going with this. I mean, he petted his head. Oh, yeah, okay. But David, it's that kind of show.
Man.
It's that kind of show. Are you happy you tuned in still?
Oh no, it's all good. All good.
This for Haley's first beer.
It's totally worth it. It's totally worth it.
I mean, really, it's like a milkshake. Is it really a beer? I thought it was like a chocolate porter.
It has.
Yeah, you're better at explaining this. Does it?
It's from Shiner. It's from Shiner. It's their cold brew. What's it say on there?
Coffee ale.
Cold brew coffee ale. It's pretty good.
It actually tastes like cold brew coffee that's been sitting for 5 days.
It's actually pretty good, David. Well, David doesn't like coffee.
Oh, okay.
So normal.
Description.
Get the hell out of here. Dave doesn't like coffee.
Normal people would like it.
I don't drink coffee. Yeah.
Oh, Dave, that's so weird. Everybody drinks coffee.
Can you picture David on caffeine though? It's
That's
probably
a
good
point.
he doesn't.
You know
drink
what, Dave? Never mind.
coffee.
I'm sorry. Just drink your Dr. Pepper.
So David, are you still convinced you need a Ring doorbell?
See, that's a full size can. It is massive.
I'm convinced that I need to have. I'm convinced I need to get rid of all the smart technology out of my house.
Right,
Dave, hold that can.
All
up
of
again.
it.
Well, I think Matt Welch totally agrees. By the way, we still need to go down to his restaurant and do an interview, so we're gonna make that happen.
Yeah.
Dave, well, look at this. Look how.
It looks like
his hand
It looks like one of those mini cans.
Yeah.
It's not. Have you seen Wreck-It Ralph?
Yes.
That's David.
He's got freakishly big hands.
Yeah.
When he hits a soap dispenser in the sink, it flips into the living room.
Yeah, when he walked in the room, he's like, "I'm gonna wreck it."
I'm gonna wreck it. But on accident, not on purpose.
David, that's all the news. I didn't have a ton of news. I've been very, very busy this week. I'm a very busy man. So there you go. Matt Welch says, promises, make it so. David, you got to come back into town. We got to go down to Wheeling and go to the Vagabond Kitchen because first of all, their food is amazing. Second of all, we got to interview Matt.
I'll go, but he's got to promise not to take
Other laptop.
Oh, he's not one of the ones who threatened to kick your ass.
Oh, I thought it was him.
No, one of the guys who threatened to kick your ass was from New York.
Oh, well, I don't blame him.
That's Keith. I think that was Keith.
Oh, God,
that was Keith. He's from
I love Keith. He's just got a bad name.
Yeah, Keith Edwards. So he's going to be down.
Horrible name.
Keith is a terrible
my God,
name.
horrible name.
Keith Edwards, if you're watching, that Matt said that, not me. No, Keith is a cool guy though. He's a professional.
Matt, you're going to rewrite the Dale Carnegie How to Make Friends and Influence People, right?
It is. Dale Carnegie himself said, "God, the name Keith sucks."
Oh boy! All right.
Well, I thought you were Irish.
Who? Dale Carnegie?
No, you.
Oh, okay, yeah. He says, "Oh, jeez, look at that. The name Keith sucks."
So Matt Welch says, "I can or can't kick Matt's ass." We'll see what Whiskey says. There you go. Fair enough.
I like this guy more and more every time he's on there.
By the way, he has tattoos on his knuckles.
All right.
So good luck with that.
Yeah.
Good luck with that.
Plus, he's good with knives.
Yes.
I'm in for so many.
So this is going to be. So we keep talking about this, and I have adopted this new thing where because I'm so busy, when people bring stuff up and we have a moment, I get them in the meetings and we do the work instead of talking about doing the work. I make them do the work with me right then and there.
On the call. I've been in calls with
PowerPoint.
Yeah.
We need a letter. We just do the work because then it's done. I don't have to think about it anymore. So let's see here.
I'm a professional at not doing the work.
The week.
So live online, we're scheduling a meeting.
Yes.
Or scheduling a time to go down to Vagabond Kitchen in Wheeling.
Show down there.
Oh,
because
apparently we're doing this.
All right.
So Matt Welch, get your calendar out. We're going to do this.
Come there without getting beat up.
Matt, get your calendar out, and you're going to have to be watching so that we can. He says his calendar's open. Sweet.
I'm available
let's see
tomorrow.
Here. How is?
We're not going tomorrow.
And I don't know if Nikki's watching or not because I don't know if I don't have the whole family schedule here.
Well, because remember, you got your trip to New York later this month. You got
I've got all that.
you got Austin next month.
Let's see
Thank
here.
ding-dongs.
Let's go. Let's click this button that says today.
You know what ding dongs
Yeah,
pop
it
up
says
during
right
the
here.
live stream.
Houston. Got Houston. I've got next week a big bar that says no travel. Then I'm in Connecticut, then New York City. Then I'm in Fort Lauderdale.
Yeah, really?
Then I'm in Austin.
Okay.
Then
all right,
then the
let's
week
move on.
of
We'll
the
figure out the day.
23rd of March, I'm in Kansas City, Nebraska.
Nobody
No, or
cares
not
about
Kansas
your
City.
travel schedule.
Lincoln, Nebraska.
He's just showing
Then
off
I'm
now.
in Nashville, Tennessee.
Dude,
So
I'm
no,
about
this
to
is
go to work
it's
for
hard.
a
That's why we
large
got to hammer this stuff down,
conglomerate.
guys.
Yeah. So Matt Welch, yes, we will bring you Girl Scout cookies.
Ooh, Girl Scout cookies?
April.
By the way, everybody needs to. I'll get the link.
Yeah, get the link because it didn't work
My
last
current
time.
daughter is selling Girl Scout
What's
cookies,
wrong?
so I'm going to drop the
Current
link
daughter,
when I get it.
No, nothing.
Exactly.
Current daughter.
Yes. Well, she's my.
Okay. How's the week? How's Thursday, the April 9th?
Yeah, that's a great day. April 9th.
Yeah, Thursday, April 9th.
It's
Let's all wait in
Right.
silence.
April 9th was
Until,
the first
Matt
time I went
responds.
bungee jumping.
Pittsburgh.
Have you been bungee
No.
Oh, okay. I'd try
LC and GWS. Yeah.
I'd try it.
Go.
Scared the crap out of me.
That's the point.
All right. So now, the number of times we said it,
Try bungee
we're gonna
jumping?
make it happen.
All
I've
right.
got to go to Pittsburgh. I've been to Pittsburgh in 2 years, so I've got to go
Nice.
there. Okay,
so
it's in.
So maybe. Well, so we got to
April
wait
9th.
for Matt's response though. We don't know if he's free on April 9th.
Of course
He's already said his calendar's open. He's good.
He says
So
he's
it's gonna be at a
He's
restaurant.
traveling April 9th. He's traveling for 9.
You gotta be kidding.
You know what?
After
Don't
all that,
prep
you're like,
me,
oh,
Matt.
my schedule's open. My schedule's open. And
No.
you're
David,
travel.
you weren't listening to the part where he says, and when I say open, I mean it's up, but I'm busy as fuck.
Jesus Christ, Matt. You got 3 people willing to come to your restaurant.
No, you don't understand. This guy does a lot down there.
Yeah,
He's
you
a
only
very.
have 3 people willing
he's-
to come at one time, though.
Have you ever talked to somebody who owns their own restaurant?
I was only in that
Literally
industry for a
always
while.
working. Always working.
You know
All
what?
right, well, we're gonna delete
You're
that.
talking about 3 low-paying customers showing up and ordering coffee and maybe a snack.
I'll have the water, please.
Oh yeah.
I hear your tap
Of the
is
water.
nice
Can
this
you
time
bring
of
me
year.
extra lemon? The lemons are free, right?
And we're going to
Matt.
occupy a booth for a few hours. My God, why wouldn't
Yeah.
you cancel your plans for
Oh,
that?
now Matt's getting more threats.
I will kick your ass, Matt. That's
More
good
threats.
stuff. How about the
You're building up quite a
how about
list
the
here.
16th?
I know.
That's pretty close to the thing. No, we should be fine then.
You're going to protect me, right?
All right.
I'll
All right,
How
try.
about the
David, what's your-
16th?
But
Matt?
yes.
16th of April. What are we thinking? All right.
For God's
This
sake.
is my.
It's the day after tax day. He may or may not be busy.
I did that.
Oh, wait a minute. What do I have on the 15th?
He punched my
15th
hand.
is
I'll be
tax
all
day.
right. I could do that remote.
All right.
All right.
Matt's
We'll leave it
well
there
free
unless he
report.
comes up and says also not that week.
All right.
At which
All
point
right.
I will tell
Send me
him
reminders.
you've got to pick the date.
About what?
Every time you go somewhere, you don't send me reminders to be there. And then you wind up having to go without me.
You're in school. You're
I
a
know,
student.
It breaks your heart when you go without me.
It's
and you get all
true. I
sad.
feel bad about it.
Yeah.
You can tell.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. All right. He says he has a meeting from 5 to 6:30. He's good after that. Yeah, we can do after that. Let's do
Or before that.
or before that. I
Maybe
don't
we
know.
get there for like
Our
breakfast.
podcast is from 9 till.
It's usually at
11.
9, so we could do. We could do an 8 o'clock podcast on the 16th. How's that sound?
Sounds great. Done. It's already in my
All right.
calendar. Already
Matt,
booked.
add it to your calendar. Matt, add it to your calendar. Haley, add it to your calendar if you want to come.
Yeah.
What day?
The
And
16th.
I'm gonna
April 16th.
the guy who is asking me to get to Pittsburgh. I'm gonna let him know.
All right. It's in the books. We're making it happen.
I'm going to skip.
Alrighty. Well, that was complicated.
All right.
I just keep dropping them damn things.
Overly complicated, but we're getting there. We're finally going to make it happen.
West Virginia restaurant, Matt, kick my ass.
There you go. That's a good calendar entry. All right. He says you can do 8 or 9, whatever works. Yeah, let's work out the details as we get closer. But
You guys
that sounds
wanna see
perfect.
something creepy? Every time I stretch my arm out like this, it's like I'm in one of those movies where I'm like, yawn, trying to yawn and put my arm around Haley. When I'm just trying to put my arm, but like, look,
I'm kind
look,
of cramped.
like that. It looks creepy, doesn't it?
I mean, there's a lot that looks creepy here.
Well, yeah, it looks creepy, but yeah.
Haley's like,
I mean,
Haley's like,
I
I'm
wasn't
not
gonna
gonna say a
call
thing.
it out.
Haley's like, I'm not. Yeah, I'm not saying
So you think
anything.
it looks creepy? It feels.
She's like silently sign languaging.
Yeah,
help me. What's the
I
what's the
know.
international like word for help me? There's
Right.
like a hand
Yeah.
motion that's like help me. It's like
Something like
Oh,
that.
say Brendan's name.
it's one of
right
those.
Brendan?
there. Yeah, say
So,
Brendan, help me.
So
My boyfriend.
I think we do have a main topic though, which is the business of photography, which is why we're all gathered here today.
Yeah, I'm going to be setting this one mostly out because I'm surrounded by actual experts in this field. So
Well, they actually have
I
like
don't. If you
business,
guys,
but David, they have business questions though, not
Yes,
just
here's the
photography
problem.
questions.
oh, okay,
Here's the
all right,
problem.
oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah.
If he's like, what aperture do I need for this? I'm not even sure if I used the right word of aperture.
I'm going to be talking into your chest here a minute.
Okay.
So here's the problem, Dave.
I just
Is our darkrooms are almost exclusively halon.
Here, let me tweak the mic for a second. Hold
yeah,
on.
let me.
Matt has to tweak the mic.
Dave lost.
Here.
speak into my breast.
Here.
Gee,
There
Chris,
you go.
we can hear
There.
you.
Better.
We can hear you. You don't have to stretch it
You
out.
don't have to do any of that.
You don't have to talk into her chest. You can just talk back there. It's fine.
Yeah, you can stay
You are
where.
well
You
within
can pass
range.
you can take
Yes.
it off.
Yeah,
you
do
can
you
pass
wanna
it back and
talk?
forth.
No, you're
Okay.
fine.
You
as
share
long
the
as I
mic
can-
there.
No.
Okay, so listen.
I'm remote, guys. I can hear them just fine talking back there.
Okay.
You don't have to.
They can hear you fine. Yeah.
So the problem is, Dave, is we go into the darkroom to work. We're using high voltage, but they're using a low pressure overhead halon suppression system, and it screws up our work.
So when you talk about low pressure, are you talking about the standard pressure of 360 psi, or are you talking about something that's sub 360 psi, or something sub like the long distance throw that's in the 500s?
He's talking about the kind
Oh,
that
yeah,
comes
the
out,
business
and as soon
question.
as somebody inhales it for the very first inhale, they die immediately, and then they come back as zombies.
Or your voice
Oh, I
goes
love
way
that one.
up.
Yeah.
Like it's
Yeah.
like helium. Oh my God, helium
your
and halon
voice,
start with the letter
it's
H.
quite
Wow.
yeah. It's the opposite of helium. So instead of tightening your vocal cords, halon or bromotrifluoromethane will actually relax your vocal cords, and your voice will get very, very bassy, very deep.
You're gonna sound like this.
Thank you,
Yes.
Dave. That helped a lot. But here's
Gotcha.
the real problem.
All right, now do we have a real question?
He promised he had
Yes.
actual business questions.
We've created an art form that's completely new. All right, so we're taking pictures of like brides and models and whatnot, and we're developing them with high voltage electricity, and it's amazing art. We're using different resistors, but we're also using things like quartz and tourmaline to help push the electricity through the paper. We're using light sensitive paper to do this on. I mean, the work is incredible. So far, we've not had a lot of problems getting into galleries. We're going to be working on getting a magazine article together for some photo magazines. But now we want to make the transition from gallery, from the art space, into the retail market, into bridal markets, into individual portraits.
So you're looking for ways to find clients.
Yeah,
Right.
people who will come and buy.
And the importance of social media. So right now, our OMIC portraiture page has about 5,000 to 6,000 views.
Is it like an Instagram? Is it a
Yeah,
website?
Instagram.
Yep.
Okay. So I'm going to look for that while David's answering.
I've got my phone. I'm Googling stuff too. I'm sorry. I'm still stuck on the name. I was going to look for a better name that had more to do with voltage.
So he's from the world of an electrician. So it drives him crazy that you're talking about ohms and not
Okay,
voltage.
makes
Right.
sense. Makes sense.
Using high voltage. Let's name our company Ohms.
So
Anyway.
that's literally why his head is so actually small, because he
Is
got
this you guys with the
electrocuted.
dogs?
He got electrocuted and made his head smaller.
What
Did
is
you
it?
did you find their page?
That's not it. No, that's not it. What's your page? What's your page
OMIC
called?
portraits.
OMIC portraits.
Yeah.
Okay. I put OMIC
So
photography.
you're
or
looking
something.
to okay. Is your target vertical, is it really bridal? Is that what you want to focus on? Because your message in the bridal is going to be different than some others. What are your key? Give me a
That's
top
right.
3 verticals you want to go into.
Okay, I don't know what a vertical is.
Yeah, you got to start basic.
So if you're, she's a music, she's a singer, and so she came in and we did these prints for her. you know, and she may put them on. I don't know what she's going to do with them, but you know, so we do a standard photo shoot, and then we use a special type of transparency to create these images. Essentially, we're sending electrons across the sheet of this polyester transparency, and because there's ink on it, it goes into the light sensitive paper at different rates, different frequencies, and it creates an image. And so we want to create these one of a kind. Now, the galleries are going nuts for this stuff because nobody's ever done it. It's brand new. So there's got to be a way to market this.
Well, so again, are you looking to get into galleries? Are you looking to find clients?
Clients.
Now, getting into, because those are kind of two different verticals there.
Here's what I want. I want for when
it's two different models, two different business models you're looking at. If you're looking at, and to be honest, I think your best route is to utilize, if you're getting a lot of traction with the galleries, I would use that, because the people who are, instead of focusing and saying, hey, I want to go after bridals, I want to go after bridal pictures, or I want to go after, Jiminy Christmas, man, we have said bridal way too much on this show today. But after wedding pictures or individual, instead of that, because you're going to be throwing this, okay, now we're going to go back to a little bit of electricity here. You're going to be going, you've got to be able to resonate with them. And you're going to have a lower win. Let's say you're throwing a ton of work into this one wedding pictures, right? The bridal vertical, we'll call it.
Right.
And Jiminy Christmas, we brought the words back. Anyway, what's the acceptance rate you're going to get in that? That's probably going to be pretty low. So what the people that are engaged with it in the galleries, that's your target audience
that we don't know. So what do you mean by acceptance rate?
So
the number of
that return.
Well, the number of people who get into galleries versus
you go out there. Okay. No. Let's say you're targeting that bridal vertical, and you're talking to the wedding chapels and all this stuff to kind of say, hey, I want to sell this package. Can you put it in here? And let's say you put out 1,000 and you get 10. You're out there with 1,000 weddings you've marketed to. You got 10. That's a very low acceptance rate, or a very low return on investment. I thought acceptance rate was better than return on investment, so I went with it. Anyway, as far as, not talking business speak so much, but let's say the gallery where you're there, and the people that see it and they're resonating with it, that it's connecting with them through the art, that your return on investment for that group of people,
right? That's your
80 plus.
Yeah,
that's your audience.
Paying attention to us
So
right now.
That's smart.
So when you get into galleries, do you have any kind of like a sign-in book, or do you have any kind of
I don't know. I'm sure they do, but
you as the artist, you can probably ask for that. You can probably like leave a blank book out front so people can sign in, leave their comments, because that's going to give you a couple different things.
That's a good
One,
idea.
if you left like a sign-in book up front, that would give you a direct list of people who specifically are asking to stay in touch.
Right.
Beyond that, if it's like a comment sign-in book, that gives you good feedback to interact with these people. So they can leave their comments to you. They feel more engaged with the work itself. It's going to build more of a relationship with those people, individuals.
So then it's not so much about, so the brides could come, maybe, if they're at the show, but it's about the people who are coming to the show.
Right. Well, because they're also going to refer their friends. Here's the thing. Your work, it's amazing, but it's very niche.
Right.
It is not.
I find it very derivative.
Oh, bite my ass, you derivative cow.
But it's very niche.
I do not find it derivative.
It's the opposite of derivative.
Cool. I just wanted to use the word derivative tonight. It was on my toilet paper of the day.
That's funny. So it's not for everybody. So that actually gives you.
Who is it not for? The mayor should get this.
But
everybody should get this.
Here's the thing. You don't want it to be for everybody.
Oh, good
Something
point.
that's for everybody is generic. It's boring.
I was getting ready to tell you to restrict the amount of pictures you have on your Instagram too.
You can
got
go
too much stuff up there.
You can go to just anybody.
Hold it. Wait. What?
Hang on. Let me finish the
point.
point.
Too much stuff. Yeah. West
anybody can go to just anybody for
his hand's gonna be back there blowing up this whole time now.
Anybody can go to just anybody for boring work.
Right.
If you just want a bride standing in a meadow holding her bouquet, anybody can do that. You guys doing something really unique, right?
Right.
So here's the thing. That gives you a couple advantages. One, that gives you the opportunity to raise your price significantly.
Yeah,
Mhm.
they're like for the bridal picture, it's extremely high.
Right.
But it also
Because-
cover costs.
Because you also don't want this to be for everybody.
Right.
2, this gives you the opportunity to not just create portraiture, you're actually creating art.
Right.
Something very, very different.
Right.
So when you're speaking to these people who come to the galleries, these are art enthusiasts. These are people who understand art, and at least they think they do because maybe they're pretentious, I don't know,
Mhm.
whatever. But these are people who are into the art world, meaning when they get married or go through special events where they want something very unique, they're going to look for things like this. They're also going to recommend this type of work to people they know. So that's why getting as much information about like David was saying, the gallery attendees
Right.
is really, really going to pay off.
Okay, that makes a lot of sense. Let me ask you this. So we solarized, and you know what solarized is from the Man
Mhm.
Ray book. We solarized using a stun gun. Never been done in the history of photography.
Sure.
How do we market that?
Well, a couple different ways. So it's not necessarily marketing that you've done something new. It's basically announcing to the world. I guess it is kind of marketing. It's not marketing so much as promotion. You want to get your work, especially if it's very unique technical work, get it into photography magazines.
Right.
Get bridal work into bridal magazines.
Okay.
Send your work to people, everybody you can imagine at these bridal magazines. If there's 100 employees, send to all 100 employees, every single one of them, the janitor
Explain
included.
that. What do you mean?
Send
All right. So say that
links
all
to
right,
your
bridal
work.
magazine.
Write up bios.
Right.
Write up a company bio.
You catch
Write up
this?
your work, how it's made, what makes it unique, what makes it great. Send this company and work bio to everyone at every bridal magazine you can possibly imagine.
Okay.
And tell them, hey, we're doing really unique work here. Here's some work that's never been done before. We'd love to do an interview with you, because they're usually itching for unique pieces to write about.
Okay.
And additionally, if it's technically unique photography work in general, not necessarily even bridal work, do the same thing with photography magazines,
Yeah.
photography
we've got
blogs.
some of those we're working on.
And what that does is that builds credibility in that world for you.
Right.
And then you can go and you can post things on your Facebook and your Instagram or a blog and say, hey, we were featured in XYZ magazine. We were featured on XYZ blog.
This is brilliant.
And build out. Look for online influencers. Look for photography influencers. Look for bridal influencers. Find local bridal, and the bridal influencers are everywhere. Every single city has 150 rich housewives who do nothing but think they can decorate for weddings. Find a few of them, do some really unique portraiture work, do it for free, and say, hey, we're going to do this thing for you. It's really unique work. Normally we charge this. We would do this for you. Just do a short feature on us. And guess what? Those influencers are going to do, they're going to spread your name and your images far and wide.
The paper is extremely expensive.
Sure.
So the price of this is not
right.
Not
Don't
cheap.
work for free.
Yeah.
Now, when you do a free piece for like an influencer or for a magazine, author, writer, don't think of that as doing free work.
No, I
in
get
that case,
that's marketing.
Right.
Yeah, I get that. I got no problem with
never
that.
ever
But
underprice your work.
As far as pricing goes,
yeah,
it's pretty pricey.
Exactly.
But I mean, this is one of a kind.
That's exactly
and it's new to the world, in the entire art world and the world in general.
On the thing, but you want contact, because you're not a social media influencer. You're not a social media business.
But we got to keep.
You
stuff
want that
going.
contact. You want to put stuff. I don't disagree. I didn't say take it all down. I said limit what you put on there. A couple good pieces, a couple of things. It could be seasonal, and when I say seasonal, I don't just mean the seasons of the year. It could be events that are happening in whatever geographic area that is geographic too much for you. The area that you live. No, you didn't get that burn. I take a dig at you. I got nothing.
No, I was actually
anyway.
listening.
Okay, so we have it's you're in Central Ohio there. You've got the quarter horse, you've got Good Guys cars, you've got these things that are rotating and around. I mean, I could see a decent amount of people in the car world being interested in having a very unique, and there are be some people that have some high end vehicles and have want for art that includes their vehicle. But I works on Instagram because now it's just out there for everybody.
Well, that's
not
one of the reasons
not restrict.
we've been including like our other art, but also behind the scenes stuff. Like the first, like the photo at the very one of the more recent photos we put is a picture of Haley at a wedding where we took a picture for this process.
This one?
No, on up.
This one?
To the right.
This one?
Further right. That
This
one?
one?
Yeah. So there she's at a wedding where we're getting ready to photograph the bride for this exact process.
So I have mixed feelings about having, personal sort of candid photos that aren't part of your work in your gallery. I think if it were me, I would see this page as a gallery of your work for, personal sort of candid photos, even this, technical stuff behind the scenes. I might have a secondary Instagram page that you post this stuff on, and this you could actually, instead of just leaving a little, hell yeah, tonight's your night to create something, right? Instead of this little comment, actually write a few paragraphs about what you're doing, why you're doing, what you're preparing, what is going to come out of it. This can be sort of the info dump about what you're doing, and then that leads into people coming back to this page, which is your actual gallery.
Look at that
and
one.
this is where the art is. And that's a beautiful piece.
We just did that one the other day.
Yeah.
It was a brand new process. So this print's one of the older ones. And those copper lines on her legs and her body, those were invisible until we toned them.
Cool.
They were black against black. We had no idea those lines were there.
Yeah.
And then we used a copper toner. It's called a blue tone. And it made this incredible, these incredible lines come out.
Hang on, I missed one of Matt's comments. I don't think he's talking about your work, but he mentioned something about it's not for communists. They hate this shit. I don't know. Matt, I missed this comment. I'm not sure what that's referring to.
Okay.
But he does then come on and he just said, I followed Yins. That's the Pennsylvania coming out.
It really is. Ewins.
Yins.
Let me see.
It's a Yins.
No, that's Ewins.
He's a Yinser.
I know, that's Ewins.
Matt, is it Ewins or Yins? I always thought it was Yins.
No.
Yins.
I think it's regional.
I grew up there. It's Ewins.
All right.
Yeah, I follow Ewins. So I did.
Ewins.
So I don't.
I've always heard Yins, but maybe I'm wrong. All right.
Yeah,
anyway,
you're high on the crack is what you're doing.
So.
But like this would be great in Matt's restaurant.
He actually might punch Matt when he would get out there.
Yeah.
No, wait. He's going to come back on and tell you how to pronounce.
You're pronouncing the word that you just. You're using the word that you used is the wrong word. What you meant to use was this other words. It's also wrong.
It's also wrong. Right. So David, what are your thoughts on how to properly get their word out there about their work?
If you're getting do it till I'm going to use football on you here. Do it till they stop you. And right now, if you're getting great traction and you're having good success in that gallery, that's where you need to start dwelling. That's where you need to start mining for your customers, for your exposure.
That makes sense.
That's
off of that.
Being in a gallery is gold. So, what I would recommend is play off the gallery angle.
Okay.
Understand that your work is ultra exclusive. It's not for everybody. Cast a wide net in that you reach out to everyone, making sure that everyone you can possibly think of in the art world and the bridal world knows that you exist. However, don't lower your prices. Don't work for free until you're doing something.
Stop talking about the price of the paper.
And stop. Yeah, don't talk about the price of the paper. Don't talk about the price of the process.
Don't talk about the price of the paper.
I know, but like to clients and stuff.
Yeah, no, I don't talk to them about it. We have a set number.
Yeah, absolutely nothing.
But the idea that so the great thing about really unique work is it's exclusive.
It's very
exclusivity is what's going to drive the success of this.
Like it's too good for the Leffingwells.
It's too good for most people. It's too good for people who say Ewins. Matt Welch says Ewins is actually more hyperlocal to the Ohio Valley. Oh, I didn't know that. It's Yins in Pittsburgh.
Is it Yins? Well, where I grew up near Gettysburg, it's Ewins.
He says it's not
says-
for everyone. It's not for communists. There you go. Okay, so socialists and communists. Bernie Sanders would hate your work.
Okay, yeah, but Matt, do you want this on your restaurant wall? Of course you do. So we should talk.
There you go. Look,
the
here's
electrified cheeseburger.
one thing you could even do. So for work that's not client specific, for work that you just built, like for
Like the
gallery
upper
work,
left-hand corner.
right? So for gallery work, you
Yeah.
know, eventually it's not going to stay in the gallery forever.
Right.
Eventually, gallery's gonna cycle out. You get the work back. Here's what you do: you find places locally or even in bigger cities like New York, L.A., cities where the average person says, "Ooh, New York, ooh la la." Right? Find places in those
Right.
cities where they hang artists' work and then sell it from within. It's like consignment sells.
Yeah.
Or even find high class consignment art places. Sell your gallery work through those places, and that is another source of income to sort of subsidize between clients.
We have a piece called
There are
that was one of it was some modeling Haley did for me for this process, and the work is incredibly strong. So I think honestly that what's it say?
He says, "I can pay for it with French fries. I hear that paper is expensive as fuck." He's paying attention.
Well played. Weird.
You know what? I could do a photograph of French fries
Yeah.
and just electrify the shit out of it.
The French fries?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That'd be freaking.
There you
powerful.
go. But no,
A fried photo of French fries.
Yeah.
but think of the
Fried
places.
French
Think of the places that are have like an electricity bend towards what they deal with, right?
Yeah.
Think of like AEP.
I have.
AEP
I've reached out to
headquarters.
AEP a bunch, and I'll continue to do it.
Well, think about the Mansfield Penitentiary. Think about a photo of their electric chair done in electricity, hanging in their place. You could sell in their gift shop. Why not?
Well, they're kind of mad at me, but I'll go on to the next one.
I'm not sure I want to know. All right, were you walking around with your
No, I'll tell you later. But like that,
With your
left,
You
that left
just
one.
tell
with your
them-
Schwartz hanging out?
Wait,
That
wait,
top
wait!
left.
Everybody stop. Hold the phone. Did you just tell them to put their art in a freaking gift shop?
No, well, no.
It's ultra exclusive. Let's
It was-
make this high
I know.
end
I went
product.
from ultra exclusive
Let's put
to
it
you
in
can
a
be in a
gift
gift shop. You ultra exclusive to a gift shop. No, that's I was being.
He was being.
I'm
facetious.
just throwing stuff out there.
Yeah.
I'm
what,
just
what sticks? What sticks?
I'm just throwing everything out there. No, I don't recommend going into gift shops. But think about
Really
if they
messed
did
up
have
that
one of their pieces. Think about if they did have one of their pieces for $5,000, $10,000 hanging somewhere in the place.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, it doesn't have to sell. Guess
There
what?
are-
If you market for $10,000, we'll go halfway. $7,000. You market
Okay.
for $7,000. It's hanging on the wall in Mansfield Penitentiary. A photo of their electric chair done on electricity. If it sits there for 10 years, doesn't sell. Guess what? You got foot traffic on your work.
Right.
Doesn't matter. If it sells for $7,000, guess what? You sold a $7,000 piece.
Yeah.
That's fantastic.
Can I keep
Win
that?
either way. We split it.
Oh, for God's sake. So that picture.
There's some artists.
The
There
first
are some actually relatively successful artists in Central Ohio. I have contact with one. I have contacts for one of them, and you're talking about. You guys were shocked at $10,000. That's not a very
Right.
expensive.
For,
piece.
for
actually-
exclusive artists, that is chump change.
Actually, we're not shocked. That's well within our price range.
Yeah, that's it. So
we're looking at
yeah.
$8,000 for a 20 by 24 image.
good. Absolutely. By the way, Matt says we have an electric chair in Moundsville, Penn too. So there you go. I mean,
He's not really selling his restaurant here. I'm starting to get nervous about going out there.
he said he'll pay you in French fries.
God, I love French fries.
He
I don't
makes
love eating
really
them,
good
I
French
love
fries.
selling them. I love selling French fries.
We like
You should start a YouTube channel talking about French fries,
oh my
Matt.
God. Yeah, I really should. Can I tell you about this first image though on this screen here?
Yes.
Because it's groundbreaking.
This?
Yes, this one. So I literally
All right.
made an image. Now Haley's face is on there, right?
Okay.
But that blob in the middle there, that is solarized, and I used peanut butter in this process to solarize.
Okay.
Okay, I've confused the hell out of him with business terms. What the hell is solarized?
Explain the process.
All right, solarize is when you take a piece of darkroom paper, You expose it to light, except for one
That's
second.
expensive as fuck.
Right.
Right. So here's
Okay.
okay. I'm gonna come here as a
As we've
middleman.
established earlier.
Here's
in
the
show.
problem. Here's the problem with your explanation. Here's your problem with David's understanding.
Right.
In order for David to understand the beginning of what you're talking about, and David probably could because he's a pretty sharp dude, but for the average person,
Right.
they need to understand A, how photo paper actually works.
Right. Right.
B, how overexposing the paper actually works.
Right. Right.
C, how the development process works.
Right. Sure. Sure.
And then D, how it all comes together into a process called solar.
This is what I've learned from the Underdog journey. Is apart from dog treats, the solarization process is not for everybody.
I would say it's just magic.
This part is for a specific crowd of artists.
Well, here's another thing. Maybe you can say, solarized or come up with your own term for it, but you don't need to go into detail about. You don't need to go into the weeds until somebody specifically asks you about the weeds.
Okay, but I'm telling you because you understand this.
Right.
I solarized a piece of photo paper with a freaking stun gun.
I think he
And
wants
that's
you to
amazing.
say it's cool.
Just say
It is
it's
cool.
cool.
I mean, it's cool.
That's all I want.
It is cool. But
we're taking a segue here because
Okay.
it was. I mean,
All right.
Haley
But
was like,
business-wise,
All right.
yes.
All right.
around the dark.
Hang on.
All right, I checked out
So-
for a few seconds. Can somebody tell me what solarized is now?
yeah, go ahead.
Okay, so it's when you double expose a piece of photographic paper without overexposing it. And so we use peanut butter to stop the flow of electricity in certain areas. And then we put it through the developer, these are chemicals, developer, stop bath, fixer. And then we wash the peanut butter off and re-expose that area. And it creates a really definite line around that area that had been double exposed.
Yeah.
So if you look, and then I copper toned it, but if you look along the edge of the part in the middle, you'll see that definite solarized line. So to photographers, this is amazing. To the average person, this is not
Right.
a sales point.
So here's the thing.
Like
I
crunchy
think-
peanut
so-
butter or like creamy peanut butter?
I think staying out of the weeds will be your best friend
Oh, I
when
agree.
speaking to high-paying clients.
Right. But I'm talking to you now.
So to us, right?
And I'm really excited.
But picture your
You should be
ideal
practicing.
your ideal client. Here's what you need to do,
Practice.
David. Here's what he needs to do. He needs to go through the exercise of creating an customer avatar,
Yeah.
building
He
out the
does.
sheet,
Yeah.
understanding who that person is.
Yep.
And here's who I'm picturing: somebody with lots of disposable income,
Right.
people with, just bankrolls, right?
Like they're from certain parts of the city.
They don't care about the weeds;
Right.
they care about the art,
Right.
right?
And they
So-
care about, they have a unique thing on their wall.
So what you need to do is go home, take a shot of estrogen, watch The Devil Wears Prada, and then imagine those people talking about your artwork. Are they going to care about the technical weeds, or are they going to care about the art?
Have you ever watched
That's
The
who you need to
Devil Wears
talk to.
Mhm.
See, you got the new marketing
See,
genius right
she can
here.
get it. She gets
Yeah.
it,
I get
and
it.
you understand what I'm talking about.
I
though.
do, and yeah.
Because you're not going to talk to
I've
that
never seen
person
movie.
the same way you're going to talk to us,
Right.
right? And I have a feeling when you get, because you're passionate about what you do, when you are in a gallery and you start talking, you're going to start getting into the weeds because you're passionate about it. You're going
Right.
to start talking about the peanut butter and the solarization and the double exposures. And they're like, you lost them
And the
already.
different pressures on
You
Halon.
lost them. You lost them at peanut butter.
Right.
It's not dumbing it down. Like, I don't want to say dumbing it down, but
It's a different
just,
voice.
Yeah, exactly.
So when we talk about customer avatars, I always say you're going to talk to your grandmother in a different voice from how you're going to talk to a frat boy. Different language, different voice, different tone. You're not going to use the same language, the same slang. You need to speak their language. You lost the Devil Wears Prada at peanut butter.
Well, Dave wasn't going to pay me for this anyway. That movie, though,
Not
a
good.
long time ago, yeah.
You get it?
Matt,
I think
don't
so.
don't pretend you haven't seen the Devil Wears Prada.
I saw 101 Dalmatians.
Well, that's the same thing. It's the
kinda
same
the same
movie.
thing, isn't
It's
it?
the same thing, I think.
No, it's Cruella. That's what I saw.
It's the same movie, I
Yeah.
think. All right, Matt Welch says you should be nervous, Matt. In general, you should. I'm not sure what he's referring to, but in general, you should.
I am.
I think mostly
Well,
about the
overall,
ass
Look at
kicking.
how
Usually you
Haley's
should.
sitting. It's like she's getting ready to strike.
Yes.
I miss being 20 when you can sit like that. You don't
I
think
think
about it.
he-
I know.
I
my
think
knees
he
are
was
hurting.
talking about you're losing faith in his restaurant and he's not selling it very good. I think that's what that goes back to.
That could be it.
Dave,
That could be
or
it.
Matt,
Yeah.
we love your restaurant.
That makes a lot more sense.
Don't
Here's
sell yourself short.
here's something you can do. Look, What if you took some old gallery pieces, you're just collecting dust somewhere?
Right.
You find a cool place like Matt's place.
Matt's place.
You hang it in Matt's place.
Right.
You put a $10,000 sticker on it.
Right.
And guess what? It doesn't sell.
But I get
you pull it back in a couple of years,
right.
and you get traffic.
We already talked about that, but that's a great idea.
Just saying, Matt. If you're willing to sell one of Matt Harmon's pieces for $10,000, he'll hang one of them in your
I'd ask for a cut.
Restaurant.
Because he does have a cool restaurant. It's a
I'd
pretty
ask
cool
for a
place.
percentage.
Well, it would be a consignment deal. So you'd have to do consignment things with the gallery.
You can have
and again,
some of the paper.
And you know that could even be like a gallery type of thing for places that hang your work.
Yeah.
You know, he can consider his place a gallery, and you consider it a consignment deal.
But really, so when we get in these galleries, it's critical that we be there for at least the opening.
Yeah.
Okay. Good
Okay.
enough.
What about it?
No,
the gallery is your best friend.
Like
Play up
like
the
there's a
gallery.
big party during the opening, right?
Right.
It's critical that one of us or both of us be there.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Absolutely. And talk about it as much as possible.
Well, like there's a show.
Add that to your resume.
We had to miss a show in Minnesota.
No, talk about everything.
Okay.
Connecticut.
In Connecticut, yeah.
Yeah. Talk and look if you can't.
Why
be there,
are you missing shows?
But be there
because
if you
it's
can.
in Connecticut and Minnesota.
Connecticut's right next door.
I was afraid that if I went to Connecticut, you would make me come to your house, and I'd get lost. In your house, it's too big.
No, I said it's too cold.
Oh yeah, that's right. Okay. What about the behind the scenes photos? Or are you saying put that all on a different page?
You know what? The fire ones, the electricity ones are cool. I'm torn on those, but I would keep this as a gallery page.
See,
I would keep. What do you think, David? I think this should be a gallery page.
I agree.
Yeah.
But then Dave's saying I'm putting too many pictures on. So if it's a gallery page, how many pictures?
And you're putting too much. Yeah.
Well, I think
That's going to be a fill for you, man. You're everything you do. God, I don't have alcohol to drink, so I'm sorry, West. You need to assign yourself a North Star. Is that
All right,
one
I'll drink for you.
thing that all? Okay, thank you. That all of your actions points towards. So if you are going exclusivity, right? That is what your drive is. That is what your call is, right? That's everything you need to. Everything you do must point to exclusivity. Like try to portray yourself as an exclusivity brand, and then sell your stuff in
a gift shop.
The gift shop. In a gift shop. There was, and I hate that I know this. If my wife is watching, she's going to be super proud that I remember this. There was a show one time, and it had Tommy Hilfiger was on it, and there was teams, and they had to do some stuff. I don't know. I terrible. I mean, me and my memory is really good. So, except for where I'm at, of course.
Oh, that's smart.
Yeah.
But during this show, they had two teams, and the mission was revenue, just straight revenue. That's all that mattered. And they had all these clothes. They had to do something to them, right? So they had two teams. One team did their stuff. They went out and they sold high quality stuff, fetched a good price. The other team fell way behind, I think because they lost. This is why it stuck in my brain, because they lost the car keys to the van truck thing that they were driving. It's funny. It was the cameraman kept zooming down at me. Anyway, I'm in the weeds there. Anyway, so when they got a late start, they sold everything for $20. So it flew out of the truck. $20 for custom Tommy Hilfiger stuff in the middle of Manhattan, and stuff's just selling like crazy. So by the end of the day, that team won because they had the higher revenue, because they sold more. But the damage that they'd done to their brand was going to be extreme. Now you have set and devalued your property, devalued your time, devalued your product.
Right. Don't sacrifice brand. Yeah, don't sacrifice the value of the brand for short-term sales, is what you're saying.
So listen, I'm not valuing anything. I'm
not
never
talking into your titties. Yeah. You don't need to do that. Just talk normal, man.
Into her chest.
Well, nonetheless, she was all tucked up, and I want to make sure you're clear. Yeah. I'm not devaluing.
Speaking of my chest.
Speak now.
No. Yeah.
Gee,
it's
man.
So now we're sort of understanding a little bit about you need to build a target audience.
Right.
You need to build the customer avatar.
Right.
You need to understand how to speak to them. What other business questions did you have?
That was it.
Well, you had questions about like URLs and
The
forming
LLC.
LLCs.
I talked to a business professor last night, and I got that one done.
Oh, okay, good.
Yeah, so
you are forming an LLC.
Yeah, so LLC, and then like teardrops below will be the subsidiaries.
What are your? It's a little early for subsidiaries. What are your subsidiaries?
Little Red Hen is the name of my company.
Okay.
Right? It doesn't support fine art.
Okay.
Little Red Hen's not a fine art company.
Okay.
So LRH or Omic Portrait, whatever. So
what's the parent company? What are the subsidiaries?
It would be Little Red Hen.
Little Red Hen is the parent?
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, typically you would do subsidiaries for like tax reasons.
Although honestly, Little Red Hen, I love that name because it was my grandpa's CB handle. But we don't have. It could be. We could make the parent company LRH.
I mean, you would do subsidiaries for like tax reasons or for structural reasons. Like if hypothetically, if you got sued, somebody can't sue you for. So let's say Little Red Hen is a subsidiary of Ohm. If somebody sued you for Little Red Hen,
right? Because
Little Red Hen did something weird, or you did something weird, they can't take Little Red Hen because Little Red Hen is owned by Ohm.
Right.
Right. Or again for tax structural reasons. Right. But you can still absolutely do that. There's no problem. You could do DBAs. You could do subsidiaries. I might start with DBAs. It's easier.
Actually, makes a lot of sense.
I would just found another company and have two separate.
Yeah, but you got loads of money. You're like living on.
You live in the state of Ohio for $125. You can have it done tonight.
That's true. LLCs are super cheap and super easy.
Haley could afford that. Because I can't.
How much was it?
I just go with it.
Super cheap and super easy. LLCs are very, very easy. Do you guys have the URL for your company?
Well, we've got my portfolio, my website.
You do have a website, Little Red Hen, though.
Yeah.
Does Ohm have a website?
No, not yet.
No, we have the Instagram page.
That's it.
Okay, that's fine. So Ohm, David has his opinions on Ohm Portrait.
Well, he's high most of the
What
time.
would be the full name company?
Omic
Portrait is the name of the company.
Narrative was the start, and then Omic Portrait was an offshoot of Omic Narrative.
Okay.
All right, I just bought Omic Portraits. So if you want to get that as your thing, you got to go through me.
What is Omic? What is already just Omic.com? What is Omic.com?
What a dick.
He's going to sell it back to you for.
Do you know what he did?
A huge profit.
He just went in and bought the website.
Oh.
The domain name.
All right. So .com is taken, but .com is taken, but
Omic.com is somebody's squatting on it.
Here's what happened.
Yeah.
Like
I have no idea who that is.
.com. He bought it and turned it into a porn site.
It's like whitehouse.com. Yeah, don't go to whitehouse.com.
Two girls in a cup.
Or Lemon Party. If you're, I love lemons.
No, stop.
Just don't go to the website.
Oh, God, no,
that's all. No. You want a good recipe for lemonade? You think you're going to the right place? It's not the right place. No. All right. So, David, what is more advice that you might have for Omic Portrait to take off? I might fine tune the name a little bit. I like Omic. David doesn't care for Omic because he's an electrician and a big nerd. Yeah. I like Omic. I like the sound. I like the way. I like the graphic nature of the word. I think there's a lot you can do with that graphically.
The only problem I have with it is since it's not a registered word or anything, when voice to text doesn't pick it up. It just says, "Oh, Mick."
Mick Walcott. Mick Walcott would love that. Yeah. But again, it's unique. I like Omic. I think you can play with it. Again, I'm thinking graphically.
Am I allowed to flip Dave off for not liking it?
Yeah, you can.
All right, there you go, Dave.
Portrait. I'm a little
it's
iffy
portraits.
on. It is portraits. It is portraits. It's a little blunt for me. So I might tweak and play with it a little bit. Just think about it.
He went
but
to art
I don't
school.
I don't hate it.
Yeah.
I don't hate it though. So I think Omic Portrait can work.
I got a lot of pushback on Omic Narrative because it was an abstract, but I told them the narrative was in the paper.
Right. I think narrative is too abstract. I'm afraid portrait might be too blunt. Because if you're thinking about exclusivity, an art collector might not want a portrait.
Ooh.
Maybe they want.
All right, that's a thought.
So think about something more like auteur.
I got a name for you. I got a name for you here.
God,
I've
I
been
feel like
thinking.
you should
I'm
lose
sorry.
it.
Go ahead. Go ahead. Continue on. But it struck my brain. I wanted to get it out.
Well, let's
Sorry,
hear it. Let's
go
hear
ahead.
it. Go ahead. Go ahead,
Be
Dave.
so
Go ahead.
pissed if it's good.
You have created a new art form.
Yes, you have.
You're using electricity and voltage. You have created the world's first arc form.
Arc.
Arc.
God,
It's a little bit of a
Look at
dad
that
joke.
CF-15 Hornet just got hit by a missile and it's spiraling in. Oh my God, I want to throw up.
It's arc form.
Oh, so maybe have a. Well, I don't
Hold on, let
know.
me
I don't
talk into your
know.
boob again.
It's a little
That's
bit
bad.
Hey,
That's
I
just
love it.
bad.
It's kind of a pun. It's kind of a pun. I'm not sure a pun.
All right.
I don't know. I'm not sold on the pun.
No, I'm not doing arc form. Haley has already threatened me with a lawsuit.
Yeah, you better watch out.
That's for the sexual harassment. Has nothing to do with the name of the company.
But
not at all.
but here's the thing. Look, you can spend months and months or years trying to think of the perfect name.
I did.
In the meantime, the perfect name was in front of you the whole time.
Omic.
Omic is great. I
Yeah.
love Omic. Portrait's the only part I'm not
Terrible.
sold on, but that doesn't mean I'm right.
We can certainly work
That
on
doesn't
the
mean I'm
word
right.
portrait.
So
Haley's
Omic, I
going
think
through a specific class right now that might actually come up with a better name.
I recommend don't lose the Omic.
Mm-hmm.
I think more about maybe do some homework on the auteur nature of photography itself. Just like the unnecessarily monocle wearing art lover.
Dave. Yeah. Well, he wears monocles.
He does have a monocle collection in his
Yeah.
basement. I've seen the cellar. I had to know the secret handshake to see the monocle cellar.
Do you
It's a
know
whole
what
thing.
He does for Halloween.
No.
He buys
I do not know it.
he buys a pallet of Little Debbie's.
A pallet.
He sends out. He gives whole boxes of Little Debbie's for Halloween.
Wow.
Yeah.
I would
And
like
he sets
to be
up his
at
own
that
Halloween
house.
party at his house.
Wow.
Yeah.
Like he has like games and like
Neighbors
it's a whole
freaking
thing.
hate him.
Aw. Why? That sounds really
Because
fun.
the kids love him. They love him more than they like.
Actually, he found the shortcut though. The dads in the neighborhood love him too because he has adult games where they win little bottles of booze.
Oh,
but the
that's
wives
right.
don't like it?
Well, there's also
the wives like it even more. The wives like it even more.
The wives like it. It's true. It's I don't know.
Everyone likes it.
David is popular with the
I
ladies.
love my
Dave's
neighborhood.
very popular with the ladies.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh,
my
yeah.
neighborhood.
He's being modest. He's being modest.
You get adult drinks at a lot of the stops in my neighborhood.
I'm not even popular with my wife. What are you talking about?
I keep telling her she can do better than you, David. Every time I see her, I tell her.
I think she's figured it out.
Story. I got to. So Haley and I did a wedding this weekend, and I brought Haley in, and I'm like, Haley, all right, your job is going to be going in while the bride is getting ready, so I don't have to be in there. So the last time I had to be in there, I photographed my buddy's wife in her underwear, and it was very uncomfortable. So Haley went and did the underwear picture. So I didn't have to.
Yes,
It's
it
actually
is.
really good. There's a female on the team doing those photos, and that's
yeah.
the male.
Yes,
Yes,
but I was
I'm with you.
talking about Nikki in that conversation, Dave. I was talking about the time I saw Nikki in her
Yeah,
underwear.
I think you need to stop.
Let's not go down that road. So here's a question though. So for that wedding, you did traditional photos,
Right.
Did you also do one of your more
Where'd
artistic
Dave go?
photos? We dropped him.
Oh
We
my
lost
God,
him.
he's yelling at Nikki.
No, we might have actually lost him though.
No,
Our connection.
you don't lose someone right at that moment. Oh
So-
my God, I cost a marriage.
Did you also do one of your more artistic photos?
Yeah, we did. So we told her up
Do you
front.
do you get to portray that anywhere? Do you get to show that on your Instagram?
Yeah, we're going to.
Mhm.
Cool.
Yeah, we told her up front that we wanted her to be one of the first brides we had in this world.
Mhm.
And so she posed in a power pose.
Nice.
Yeah, and so we're going to Friday. We're going to be making her print.
Nice.
Oh, poor Dave.
I think
knew this was
I think
gonna
we
happen.
lost him
He got
altogether.
upset.
No,
told you
my
not to bring
internet
it up.
has been really wonky. I'm gonna text him now.
I know. I just want to feel like I'm the one who made him run away.
No, he's remote. He's in Houston,
Jesus
so
Christ, Dave or Wes, let me feel like I won one here.
I wouldn't go
You're
there.
not supposed to.
I wouldn't go there. All right, so you do really great work. All right, so you know your homework.
Right.
You do need to do like a customer avatar. So I would just Google customer profile builder.
Right.
There are 150 million of them
Are there
online.
really?
Oh, they're everywhere. I mean, I can find some for you right now.
Yeah, that's all right.
And you literally just go through and fill out who your ideal customer is.
Okay.
The next thing is really play in hard to the gallery image because you're art. You're not portraits, you're art.
Okay.
And that's the only reason I think portrait is a little blunt because you're more than portraits.
Actually, that makes a lot of sense.
Because you're not just a portrait. You know what I mean?
Like that middle one is not a portrait.
This right here,
It's
this
just
could
so
be
elegant.
This could be a bride putting on her dress. This is not a portrait. This is
Right.
art. I mean, any of these. I mean, just you know, this guy, this weirdo here.
Haley made that one.
These are beautiful photos. Like this. This is a bride, standing with her veil. This is not a wedding photo. This is art. Which is the only reason I push back on portrait a little bit.
Okay.
However.
All right, hold on. You keep talking. I go to the bathroom.
Sounds great.
Fair. Hey, if you see my son up there, tell him to go to bed.
Okay.
He sneaks around.
I told him to go to bed at 10. He doesn't always. He's 10.
Yeah.
What are you gonna do?
Yeah.
You'll understand one day.
Yeah, I think I will. I did that once, just one time.
Right. He doesn't sneak around, but like he gets on his iPad and he loses track of time.
Oh, that's funny.
But no. So, do you know what a customer profile is?
I don't. No, tell me.
All right. So, he knows because we talk about it all the time.
Yeah.
So, a customer avatar or a customer profile is basically it's a sheet that's built out that describes your perfect customer.
Okay.
Your ideal customer.
Your target market almost.
Right, but you're not talking. But you basically personify it into a single person.
Oh, okay.
So you're not just talking about this demographic or this group of people, because when you speak to a group of people, you're not going to speak to an auditorium the same way I'm talking to you.
Right.
You should, but you don't.
Right.
So what you do is you think about your perfect demographic, your perfect audience, and you sort of just boil it down into one person and say, my ideal customer is Jenny. She's 29. Her job is this. Her income level is this. Her husband does this. This is how many kids she has. This is what she does for fun. This is the stuff that she does for a hobby. You actually give this person a personality. Because what that then lets you do is it lets you identify with that person in a way that you can't with a group of people.
Okay, interesting.
Right.
Yeah.
So then you know how to talk to Jenny.
Yeah.
Versus a group of 29 to 45-year-olds.
Right, because I guess that's what you're really doing, especially when you're in a gallery. You're talking to individual people.
That's it.
About your your
right.
images. Okay. That
so
makes sense.
If I had to guess, I would say you're if you want to be exclusive. High art, art lovers, lots of disposable income, you can do research on what these people are like.
Right.
But, maybe it's a 45-year-old guy in the, upper class. He pulls down, $500,000 a year.
Yeah.
He drives this car. His wife does this. His kids do this.
Yeah.
His name is, Roderick or whatever. I don't know. But you make the customer avatar.
Right.
And here's the thing. What you're going to find is you build your customer avatar, and as you start making these sales, you're going to find out you were wrong about a lot of stuff.
Interesting.
And then you go back and you refine it. And you say, oh, well, we were actually talking to women who are married to Roderick's brother who does this and makes this and has this much money.
Who we're really
and this is the car they drive. And I mean, go as deep and detailed as you possibly can about this person's life. Give them a name, give them a job.
I never thought about that. I thought it was more generalized. It needed to be
as specific as possible. And that's going to help you speak to that person and relate to that person. And a lot of that can come from, like we said, think about your gallery work, because the art lover and the art, person who appreciates fine art is going to have a much different personality from who you might think initially you want your customer to be.
Right.
So that comment book, that sign-in book,
I love that
idea. Be really valuable.
I never thought that was a thing, or I never crossed my mind.
Like, just get maybe just go on Amazon and buy a box of 20 inexpensive, notebooks, hardbound notebooks.
Yeah.
Make sure they look kind of nice, not just a crappy little notebook from Walmart.
Right.
And get some halfway decent looking pens, not just a Bic.
Yeah.
And just leave it at the front of the gallery. with a little sign that says, "Hey, sign in, leave your comment, maybe leave your email, and we'll get back to you." I don't know, whatever
Sounds like a plan.
whatever message
We'll
you
do
decide
that.
to use, because then you have their name, you have their email, and you have their feedback.
Yeah.
And their feedback is really valuable, not just because of the information they give you, but because it puts in their mind, they now have a relationship with you in their mind.
They're thinking about it, yeah.
Right.
They're thinking about it. And that's one of the most important things. So
willingly thinking about it too.
I have gotten really dirty looks from very high-level executives when I say this. But surveys serve a really unique purpose. The best part of a survey is not to get the survey results. The most valuable part of a survey is to make the customer feel like they're heard. You can throw out every single answer they give you, because most people lie on surveys. The most valuable part is the fact that they now feel like you're listening to them. It's their feelings. And because they feel that way towards you, you're listening to them, they now feel more loyal to you.
Right.
So when you put out this book and say, "Hey, I want your comments," and then afterwards, even if you made a completely generic email that you sent out to everybody that says, "Hey, I loved your comment. That was great. Thanks for the feedback."
They feel cared about and that they're involved. Yeah.
Yes. And they're more likely to engage with you in the future.
Yeah. Okay.
Perfect.
Yeah, that sounds like a
All right,
plan.
we're ready.
Yeah.
So you have, there's a lot you can do. You just got to think about it as far as relating to individuals.
Yeah.
And you're really off to a good start.
Yeah.
Your work is fantastic.
Appreciate it.
So is Leffingwell getting back on?
I don't think so.
I just sent a text saying, "Get back on. Don't let me win."
Yeah, I don't know. He's in Houston, and I know he said he has some meetings after our call.
Well, plus
or after the show.
To do.
Oh yeah.
No, he actually legitimately said he has
there's
more
a
stuff
3-hour
after the
time
show.
difference, too.
Right. So he might have had to run
All
to a thing.
Let's wrap her up.
But yeah, so I would say, you're off to a great start. Really play up the gallery. I might start a secondary Instagram channel for your more candid stuff.
I think we should have a website. I like what Matt said about having our Instagram page lead us to a website where our gallery is too.
Matt the chef or Matt me?
I think Matt the chef said that.
Yeah, Matt chef did say that, but I'd like to take credit for
it. Sure.
But yeah, so consignment work would be huge. Find places, high class places. So first, make your customer avatar. That's your number one piece of homework.
Okay.
Find out where that person goes to hang out.
I'm gonna make a note.
Find consignment places where that person is likely to go, or at least neighborhoods they're likely to frequent.
Yep.
Put your work in there, and guess what? If it never sells, you still get the foot traffic.
Yep. Very true.
You didn't lose a thing.
Yeah, exactly. It's a win-win.
Yeah.
Hey, everybody, I'm making notes. I'm not texting.
He's making notes. He's not texting. So in the meantime, everybody go to Omic Portrait on Instagram. Follow this. I'm going to follow right now.
Woo.
Go ahead and follow. And once you get a website, come back on. We'll talk about your website.
And give us money.
Yes, please.
Yeah, that's it.
That'd be great.
Boy, there's a lot of conversation there to be had. But anyway, so yeah, go to Omic Portrait, support this work, support your local artist. You guys are doing really incredible work. I really love it.
Thank you.
All right, so
Dave, thank you for your help. I know you're still watching.
He's out there. He actually, I think he had to go to another meeting, so he's actually on a business trip right now.
Yeah, but you shouldn't drop the call right as I'm messing with you. It makes a person paranoid.
Fair enough. All right. Well, I've been Wes. This guy was Matt. That lady back there was Haley, and that's still my cat. And we will see you guys next time. All right, hang on.